Resorts World celebrates 2 years on the Las Vegas Strip, hosts a one-of-a-kind tasting event featuring the finest spirits in the world, and we've got a VIP ticket. And if that's not enough, we return a few days later to enjoy the delights of the famous Food Street Eats.
Plus, we are sampling gastronomic delights like Wagyu beef paired with smoky whiskey and crazy beef over rice.
All right, get ready, because this adventure starts right now.
We have been touring Las Vegas for you on this channel for 4.5 years now. And of course, that means you've seen just about every resort through our lens more than once. So, when we have a chance to feature an event, especially a first-of-its-kind event right here on the Strip, we welcome the opportunity to offer fresh new content just for you. It's a Friday evening in June when we arrive at the fabulous Resorts World, just 1 week before they officially celebrate their second anniversary. The walkway from garage to resort not only offers some welcome shade, it's a pretty path to get you from here to there. And today, we noticed a little surprise: grapevines loaded with young fruit on, of all places, the Las Vegas Strip. Before we go in, let's take a minute to walk out to the Strip side and see how the neighborhood is looking. To the north, the Fontainebleau surely looks like it'll be ready for that 2023 opening date, and here's a fun fact about that. It will be the tallest open and occupied building in the Las Vegas Valley at 735 feet. That's 9 feet taller than Hoover Dam and 62 feet taller than Resorts World. And in we go, to a property that stands in the spot once occupied by the venerable Stardust. We're in the district, where a huge, oversized spool of string tethers a bunch of summer kites over our heads and draws our eye to the 50-foot-tall digital sphere. The district is Resorts World's 70,000 square foot homage to retail therapy. And for some reason, this seems to be an appropriate sentiment for a Friday evening on the Las Vegas Strip. Up on the mezzanine level, we get a unique view of the sphere and the summer-themed kites. And we found our event in the Orchid Ballroom. Paula got herself checked in, picked up her VIP bracelet, bag of swag, and her own Glencairn glass for all those tastings. She dutifully read the pace yourself warnings and grabbed a prop for a fun pick. And hey, just in case you forgot you're in Las Vegas, Kara, our stunning showgirl, points the way to the event entrance. So what's this all about? It's the first of its kind, a luxury event called the Top Shelf Tasting Experience. Tonight is a showcase for the world's top awarded wines and spirits, where enthusiasts like us can taste and sample, talk to the founders and distillers, and share our interest in this fascinating industry. It's co-sponsored by Reserve Bar, an e-commerce site that'll send fine spirits right to your doorstep. And the Tasting Alliance, organizer of the world's largest spirit competition. The Top Shelf event features double gold and gold winners from recent years. Paula's VIP entry ticket allowed her into the ballroom an hour early, where she was among the first to sample the worldwide debut of a new gin from Scotland, Sassenach Gin. The promotion for this event mentioned premium hors d'oeuvres and food pairings, and these proved to be as intriguing and delicious as the liquid pours. Not only were there beautifully arranged help-yourself stations like these, but waiters brought hot food around on trays like Wagyu sliders and tuna tacos. And there was also a hot food station as well.
Oh my gosh, it's pasta. And more pasta.
The Top Shelf VIP ticket also entitled you to attend a dozen master classes featuring experts from the top brands who were happy to share their knowledge and love of their product. No surprise, Paula went for the Lagavulin and steak pairing. Not gonna lie, I would have as well.
Lagavulin, one of the most iconic, right, Isla malts. The 16-year 1988 was actually named one of the 6 classic malts of Scotland.
First up was the 8-year-old single malt served with a lightly spiced steak tartare. Our host gave us a little lesson on nosing and tasting before digging in.
As you inhale through the nose, let that mouth be open, and then go from the glass from top to bottom, right?
Second course was the iconic Lagavulin 16-year-old, paired with the perfectly prepared New York strip. And last, the Distillers Edition Lagavulin finished in sherry casks and paired with a piece of finest Wagyu beef. Back on the show floor, the tasting experience is in full swing. Reserve Bar President Derek Correia is quoted as saying, "The level of passion and enthusiasm in our industry, from the creators and distillers to the enthusiasts and aficionados, is extraordinary." Definitely true on this evening, as attendees passionately engaged with the brands large and small, heard their histories and startup stories, sampled their unique bourbons and whiskeys, tequilas and vodkas. And the event was perfectly hosted by Resorts World. Well done.
Well, my friends, we are at Resorts World down here on the Las Vegas Strip. Paula did her thing with the whiskey tasting and all that stuff. I didn't get a chance to come down with her, so we are here at the, I think it's called the Street Eats here in Resorts World. And right now they don't have a lot of stuff open. It's sort of like in the middle of the afternoon. I think everything will open up more for dinner time. But I went to, I think it's called Blood Brothers. Am I right?
Yes, Blood Brothers.
And I got the pulled pork sandwich. They call it a sandwich. It's really an open face. This is some kind of spicy sauce here.
Yeah, it's their spicy barbecue
All right,
sauce.
I'm going to put that on here. Just drizzle a little bit.
Famous Food Street Eats opened along with Resorts World 2 years ago this summer. This foodie marketplace is inspired by street markets in Southeast Asia and is meant to be an edutainment experience. When you dine here, you not only get to enjoy meals from Michelin star chefs and restaurateurs, you also can learn about the cultures and origins about what you're eating. The space is huge, 24,000 square feet, with stalls representing cuisines from Singapore to Hong Kong, Houston to Harlem, and many more. In the middle, close to ample seating, is a circular bar with eye-catching neon above it in languages that are certainly not English. Let me tell you something, my friends. This place is transportive. Paula admits she has a big old sweet tooth, and this Sweet Eat station drew her like a magnet. In the display case are gourmet pastries from around the world. And on the other side, an array of candies from faraway places. Ordering for any and all food stalls is done on central kiosks located throughout the space. Choose the venue, select your food and drink, swipe your credit card, and go have a seat, because when your order is ready, you'll get a text to go pick it up. My choice was Blood Brothers Barbecue, a James Beard Award-winning import from Houston, Texas. Paula chose Kuro Kuro Pa, a food concept born right here in Las Vegas and coming to us from famed DJ Steve Aoki and his restaurateur brother, Kevin. On the way to grab a table, Paula was once again captivated by this gift booth along the main walkway. The Maneki Neko, or beckoning cat, is a Japanese figurine said to bring good luck to its owner. The color has significance, as does which paw is up. Cool bit of culture we never knew, and I think we gotta go get one for our granddaughter Mikey.
All right, I'm gonna let that soak in, and I will cut this in half. I'll get back to you, and I'll show you me eating something. It's a little bit messy, that's why I didn't want you to see it on camera. I think this is like a Texas toast type of thing, except it's not toasted. It's just plain bread, and a little bit of the, got the beautiful meat here with the sauce on it. Let me give it a shot. Oh. That spicy sauce. That is some spicy sauce.
Grab your Sprite.
Oh, I'm not kidding you. That is some spicy sauce. I'll tell you what. The meat is well done, very well cooked, nice pulled apart, great texture. Sometimes you get that pulled pork stuff that's a little bit mushy. This is very full. I mean, sort of where you can actually put it in your mouth and you think you're getting something to eat. I give this a big thumbs up. I really like it a lot. We're going to come back and tell you what Paula got here in just a second.
Well, Heidi ho there, friends. It's my turn. And I went to one of the Asian street eats over here next to the bar. And I got something called a crazy beef bowl. I just took the lid off this. The aromas that hit you in the face are just incredible. The soy sauce, the ginger, the sesame seeds. And these are kind of nice, big, but thinly sliced pieces of beef. So let me cut a piece of that. Wow. You know what? Sometimes in stir fries, it's not very tender. So far, so good. Let me try this. Very tender, gingery in the best way. I love me a bowl. I love to order bowls when I go out to dinner. Let me pick up some of these vegetables and rice. We've got some onions and some carrots. Take a big bite of those. Oh, those carrots are like right out of the garden. Flavor really pops. This is a really, really good dish. Oh, I'm gonna dig in. Big thumbs up on this.
We changed quarters. It started to get a little busy over there where we were eating, so we wanted to have a little private area here to talk to you guys. It was really, really good. And I'll tell you what I like about this place, the whole Resorts World atmosphere. If you've never been in here, it has an Asian theme to it. And I don't watch a lot of videos, but I have been watching travel videos from Japan, where they walk through the streets of Japan late at night or whatever. And
He's obsessed.
It is. The whole vibe of it absolutely just takes me away from Nevada. I love it.
It is so otherworldly. It's so exotic.
It is. It's so exotic. And the people who do these videos, they're so friendly, and the people all around are friendly. It's just a real nice, relaxing thing. And honestly, it's one of those things where it's almost like an ASMR type thing where I actually get relaxed. Anyway, you come in here, it's really, of course, it's nothing like Tokyo, which is what I've been watching, but it has that vibe of that calming Japanese Asian type of a vibe. I really liked it.
I think it's supposed to be like a Singapore or Hong Kong street vendor type experience, but I think the point is, for those of us Americans who maybe will never get to Asia, it really does it takes us away. And isn't that what Las Vegas is about? Taking you away.
Right. And I did try her dinner as well. I tried a little bit of the meat on her dinner. It was amazing.
My dinner was incredible, and I highly recommend it.
Absolutely. So our recap on the food that we have here, 2 thumbs up. Really liked it a lot.
2 years and we've never eaten at Street Eats. This is the first time. We had a drink at that bar when we did a staycation here, but we've never eaten at Street Eats. It's really a great experience.
When we first arrived, we caught sight of this, celebrating Resorts World's 2nd anniversary. Congratulations, you're looking good for only 2 years old. And since we are finding ourselves here more often these days, and they started charging for parking, I decided I'd better get a player's card, anything I can do to avoid paying for parking. First time I ever signed up for a loyalty card via a kiosk, and let me tell you, my friends, I'm not a big fan.
It's much easier to do with an actual human being, but it actually worked. We got it.
So we're going to have free parking.
Yeah, we're going to have free parking, I hope, but a little bit too much trouble in this, you know. I think they try to make things easier, and they're just making things harder. There, that's my
Your
rant
for the day.
And of course, you know, I just had to break in that new
How
card.
we doing with that new card?
Same as any card from any place.
Which is no good.
No good.
Meanwhile, Paula wandered away and spied a new addition, a pop-up counter for Randy's Donuts right on the casino floor. Randy's is that iconic LA brand seen in the movies, and this, the only location on the Strip, opened in January. They feature over 60 flavors, and of course, she just had to bring some of them home.
Well, hi there, friends. We just stepped outside of Resorts World. We're out on the Strip, and we just had to talk to you about it for a minute.
Yeah, obviously we told you the food was terrific, but Resorts World is an amazing little property here on the other end of the Strip. Compared,
2 years in.
Yeah, 2 years. They're 2 years old, and I can't even believe it's gone that fast.
And, you know, we've already toured it since they redid since they finished all the restaurants and all the attractions and the district, and there's so much going on here. We loved Famous Food Street Eats. I don't know what took us so long to get over there.
Yeah. The other reason, somebody is revving their engine.
They are out on the Strip.
Yeah, it's one of those local guys trying to get the attention of the girls walking down the street. All right. The other reason I like it here is because this is where I used to work. I mean, Westward Ho was basically on this property.
And the Stardust as well. Yeah, so memories on these square footages.
Yeah, really,
sure.
really a nice place down here. Tell us a little bit about that whiskey tasting.
So let's go back to the Top Shelf event. That was probably one of the classiest things I've ever done in Las Vegas. I went solo on a Friday night. First of all, it was really pricey, and second of all, this guy doesn't even sample the whiskey anymore.
It was $300.
I sampled yours.
Yeah.
But it was so wonderful. That Lagavulin pairing with the steaks, oh my gosh, that alone was worth the price of admission. It was just great to like schmooze with all the people that had that same interest as I do. And you know, you just sampled the teeniest bit, you just kind of put it on your tongue, but you could really appreciate all the work that these wonderful distillers and all these little startups, and it was really a fun thing.
And you had the VIP treatment too.
I did. I felt like it was worth paying the extra for the VIP. It was a totally wonderful experience. Kudos to Resorts World for doing such a great job of hosting. The Tasting Alliance and Reserve Bar, I hope they do this again and again. It's great. And I have to give a shout out to Reserve Bar. When I was at their booth, I was chatting with one of their VPs. Her name was Kathy. And lo and behold, she sent us 2 T-shirts we got in the mail yesterday.
That's the VIP treatment right there.
That's VIP treatment.
Now, let me tell you a little bit about that. Were you done on that?
I'm done.
All right. We had to get the Genting card. Is that what it is?
We did.
Yeah, that's like their loyalty card here. And the reason why we got it is not that I'm going to come down here and gamble or not, although I did lose $100.
Oh.
But the Genting card gets you free parking.
It does. They have a flat $10 fee for parking no matter how long you're here, but you waive that if you have the card.
Now, that's what they told us. Now, we used that, you know, I think what's going to work because it is the card.
Well, we're on our way out.
We're on our way out, so we'll let you know in the next video whether it worked or not, but I think it's going to work, right?
Anyway, thank you so much for coming to Resorts World with us twice in a very short period of time. And if you've never been, come on over.
All right. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification button. Anything else you want to tell these wonderfully nice people, Miss Paula?
Just one quick thing. If you have a tiki mug, get it out because you're going to need it next Sunday.
Hope you had a good time. We'll see you next time.
Bye everybody.